My mother-in-law ordered me to bake a pie while I was in labor. When I refused, my husband dumped me on a deserted road. Hours later, he came home and froze when he saw who was waiting for him. I was 39 weeks pregnant when it happened. My contractions started at 6 a.m. They were mild at first, but by noon they were coming every 10 minutes. I told my husband Ryan we needed to go to the hospital soon. He looked at his mother Linda and she rolled her eyes at me. She is exaggerating, Linda said. First babies take forever. She has plenty of time to help with dinner. I was sitting on the couch holding my belly trying to breathe through the pain. Linda walked over and stood in front of me with her arms crossed. I need you to make your apple pie for tonight. My book club is coming over and I already told them you would make it. I told her I was in labor. She laughed at me. You are not in labor. You just want attention. Stop being so dramatic. My sister-in-law Brooke was sitting in the corner watching everything with a little smile on her face. She had never liked me. From the day I married Ryan, she made it clear I was not welcome in their family. Suddenly Brooke stood up and pointed at my wrist. Where is my bracelet? I looked at her confused. My diamond bracelet, she said, worth $12,000. I left it on the bathroom counter this morning and now it is gone. You stole it. I told her I did not take anything. I had been on the couch all morning in pain. Brooke walked over to Ryan and whispered something in his ear. I watched his face change. His eyes went cold. He grabbed my arm and pulled me up from the couch. Another contraction hit and I doubled over in pain. He did not care. He dragged me to the car and shoved me inside. Ryan, what are you doing? I asked. He did not answer. He started driving. We went past the hospital. We went past the town limits. He drove for 20 minutes until we were on a back road surrounded by empty fields. Then he stopped the car. Get out, he said. I told him I was in labor. I needed a hospital. He reached across me and opened my door. Get out now. My mother was right about you. You are nothing but a lying thief. I begged him not to do this. He pushed me out of the car. I fell onto the gravel on my hands and knees. He drove away without looking back. I watched his taillights disappear into the dark. My water broke right there on that empty road. I was alone. No phone, no help, nothing but fields and silence. I started walking. Every few minutes, a contraction would hit so hard I had to stop and lean against a fence post. I walked for almost an hour before I saw a farmhouse. I made it to the porch and collapsed. The woman who lived there found me and called an ambulance. I gave birth to my daughter in the hospital 3 hours later. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. I named her Grace. The nurses asked where my husband was. I told them everything. They called the police. They called my parents. They called my older brother who is a detective. What Ryan did not know was that my family has money. A lot of money. I never told him because I wanted to be loved for me, not my trust fund. I was the one who bought the house we lived in. I was the one paying the mortgage every single month. The house was in my name only. My brother drove down that night. He brought my father and 2 lawyers. They went to the house at 11 p.m. Ryan was there with his mother and sister laughing in the living room when the door opened. My brother told me Ryan went white when he saw them. Then he asked where I was. My brother said I was in the hospital, that I gave birth alone because my husband abandoned me on the side of the road in active labor. Ryan tried to explain. He said his sister told him I was having an affair, that the baby might not be his, that I stole from the family. My brother asked Brooke about the bracelet. She got quiet. He asked again. She admitted she never lost it. It was in her jewelry box the whole time. She made it up because she wanted Ryan to finally see who I really was, a gold digger who trapped her brother. My father handed Ryan an envelope. Inside was an eviction notice. The house was mine. I was giving him 30 days to get out. My brother handed him divorce papers, already signed by me. Linda started screaming that they would fight me in court. My father smiled and said good luck. The next morning, I filed for full custody. Given that Ryan abandoned his wife and newborn on a deserted road, no judge would side with him. His family called me 78 times the first week. I never answered. Brooke sent messages saying she did not mean for it to go that far. I blocked her. Linda showed up at my parents' house begging to see her granddaughter. My mother closed the door in her face. Ryan sent a letter saying his family manipulated him, that he wanted to try again. I sent back one line. You left me to die on the side of a road. We are done. Last week I saw Brooke at the grocery store. She tried to talk to me. She said the family fell apart after I left. Ryan moved back in with Linda. He lost his job. I walked away without a word. Grace is 8 months old now. She has my eyes and my smile. She will never know those people. Some families you are born into. Some families you choose. I chose better.